Okay, welcome to everybody's favorite Red Mage, episode number 66. I'm Noifeng Wei, aka Spencer, and this is a 5-minute breakdown of a Red Magic the Gathering card, their properties, missed opportunities, and honestly, what I think. You can find me on twitch.tv/NoifengWei for a $0 free experience on MTG Arena. I'll show you how to do it. So today is the card from the set Brothers War. Tyrant of the Kher Ridges. 6 mana, 2 red, 4 colorless, for a 4/5 creature dragon. It's a rare, it flies, and when Tyrant of the Kher Ridges enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to any target. 1 red mana, Tyrant of the Kher Ridges gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Dragon time! Guys, we have a 6 mana 4/5 dragon. That's kind of horrible, okay? That's just, like, not a good card, okay? 6 mana for a 4/5 flyer, historically, has never been good. I don't... Wow, that's very expensive. But 6 mana for a 4/5 flyer, that's I don't know if that makes it better. However, it does have this 4 damage FTK move, right? You guys remember FTK? Flame Tongue Kavu? 4 mana for a 4/1 comes into play, does 4 damage to target creature. Amazing. One of the most amazing red creatures of all time. Alright. But now they just made it a 4/5 dragon for 6, and it comes into play and it does a char to any target. Now, I'm okay with 4 damage coming into play, just zapping someone. That's cool. But at the end of the day, 6 mana for 4 damage is not that cool. The fire breathing kind of makes up for it, right? It kind of makes up for it. If you power this card out, then maybe you can get more value out of it, right? But it's really hard to justify a 4/5 coming into play for 6 mana when you have better 6 mana creatures, right? If it was up to me, they should have made this cheaper if you had more dragons, right? Or if you had more targets, right? Like, that would be beautiful. Yeah, if you or your opponent controlled these many artifacts, right, or these many power stones, this comes into play for like 1 less. That'd be cool, right? That would make so much more sense. But no, they made this crap dragon where I don't even think this even is good amongst dragons that are at the 6 mana level, right? Like, you have other dragons that are just fantastic, right? I don't see this being played in any format outside of dragons only. And to be honest with you, the fire breathing is kind of lame. Like, it's kind of lame because it makes up for what they know they did wrong. Okay? That's what they did. This is okay in a dragon deck, all right? The double red doesn't slow the card down, but it sure as hell doesn't speed it up, right? It doesn't make it any better. I would try to justify this somewhere in historic by flashing it in, by having it sneak attack its way into play, right? Like, if you reanimate this card, this would be pretty brutal. But like I said, this, unless it comes into play in just Dragon Storms, right? Like, you have Bogard and Hellkite, which was 8 mana, but it had flash. And it was a 5/5, and it did 5 damage, and it spread all 5 apart, right? So this is like a weaker Bogard and Hellkite, right? And it has fire breathing. I don't know. It's hard for me to want to play this card over other 6 mana spells or other 6 mana creatures. It's hard to justify. I think it'll be great in draft. It's fantastic in draft. There's a lot of cards that are just phenomenal in draft, and I think that's where red has been trying to lean itself towards. There's a lot of people playing red, and they're turning their decks into red draft decks, which is kind of funny. So I can kind of see this, going into a big red deck, or a little late game in red, or somebody who splashed red for a win condition. This card is pretty good as a removal plus a guy. But I don't know. You tell me what you see, right? Am I totally wrong? All right, let me know if you agree with me, if you disagree with me, or if there's something that you see that I don't, all right? Let me know with a comment down below, or Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, or on twitch.tv/NoifengWei. Lastly, I want you guys to please decide what you want me to review next, okay? Let me know. Episode 66 in the books. Peace.